For me, we are about plus one TV. So, say that we have a channel. First time we plus one TV, I'm also subscribing. No share. What's my cheer? A big banner. Dr. Kwaku Oteng and a bosso on a high dignitaries from German. His Excellency Daniel Crew, German ambassador to Ghana. Mr. Walker Ken, MP, and what this stack. I'm going to free German and I'm on my Ghana. And what Dr. Kwaku here. Papa and I'm Dr. Kwaku Oteng and I'm the CEO and the
this one specifically from Germany, produced in Germany.
Well, this one was there already the last time, but this time it's the first time.
Yeah.
About 4 years, I'm going to Germany or Ghana. I'm going to Dr. Kwaku Oteng a business for business wise. Now, I put ya a bama platform. Dr. Kwaku Oteng there. Platform to say, "Brother, go to the room, mommy." Abusuafo ohwe ba no ye bo ya a NG group of companies Dr. Kwaku Oteng, the CEO, the founder and the president of NG group of companies. Doctor our radio or TV or nyuma bebre or adonko 123 or adonko bitters adonko next level. Nancy also had a new product I find Angel beverages abedraso or Angel peach, Angel mango, Angel lime, Angel energy drink and an Angel cola. Now a soft drink apart from the alcohol drink no was had a soft drinker abekanwa. I can say baby a month for 2 ago. Now we invited German ambassador to Ghana and then some ministers of also parliament or Germany about Ghana. This is not their first time in Ghana. Omoba Dr. Kwaku Oteng on the business. One minister Dr. Kwaku Oteng there. I employ over 5,000 to 6,000 people. Both the Adonko Beverages factory and both the Angel Beverages factory and the Adonko Bitters factory. I'm here Adonko Bitters factory and Ejina Hono Abrofi Ebelande. Obusiafo plus one TV could take coverage. Could take coverage. Come update of what's happened. A year Dr. Kwaku Oteng in the office. I will invite a German ambassador to Ghana. Na mami chaka sana so na mami yonko hwe yesi ibra mami yonko ibra Abusuafo e mo bi akwa baba platform so ene Dr. Kwaku Oteng I will come a German ambassador to Ghana a Daniel Crew and Mr. Lugs Len Kampa MP and former state finance minister, Mr. Walker Ken MP and what this stack. I'm going to free German and I'm on my Ghana and what Dr. Kwaku Oteng the company and what Angel and what a year chronom Abuya. Papa and I'm Dr. Kwaku Oteng and I'm the CEO and the chief executive and the founder and the president of Angel Group of Companies, Dr. Kwaku Oteng, and I'm tell them kind of yeah, welcome on. Passez, Naï. German ambassador to Ghana. Daniel Cruz. And I will do my Ghana. Baba, Dr. Kwaku Oteng. then factory Kumasi Adomu Kumasi Kono Mabonia Anna Yewo so Abuja easy better
Your Excellency, we'd like to rise to observe the national anthem of Germany. So let's all rise.
Songs eilig strieben, brüderlich mit Herzen an. Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit sind des Blutes Unterfall. Blut im Glanze dieses Glückes, blühe deutsches Vaterland. Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit sind des Blutes Unterfall. Blut im Glanze dieses Glückes, blühe deutsches Vaterland. Blut im Glanze dieses Glückes, blühe deutsches Vaterland.
Okay, so now we are still upstanding for the national anthem of Ghana.
God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, both to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors with honor and might forevermore. And help us to resist oppressors with honor and might forevermore.
Excellency, I believe that the national anthem of Germany was sung very well.
Yes.
Was it good?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Impressive.
Okay. Some of us didn't understand, but I
It'll come.
Anyway, so Your Excellency, on behalf of the President of NG Group, I'd like once again to welcome you to our industrial hub, which is Angel Group, Adonku Factory, here in Ghana. This is the second time that we have paid this gracious visit, and your presence here is a testament of the long-standing relationship between two nations, Ghana and Germany. And again, always looking for ways and opportunities to benefit the two organizations that we have here. And since the day with that we engage with our partners in Germany, we have seen progress and we have seen growth in our company. Everybody can testify to the fact that the German technology is what which the world is actually hanging on. We are so proud to be part of the German technology, and we are so proud that we engage with the people of Germany. Your Excellency, we stand here today together with two distinguished personalities who have accompanied you to pay us this gracious visit. And we understand, we cannot overemphasize the responsibilities that the people of Germany have reposed in them as members of parliament of that distinguished house in Germany. We know the bigger challenge ahead of their elections, and of course, how they have been so outstanding in terms of managing their people, managing the laws of Germany, and bringing wealth and prosperity to the people of Germany. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Dr. Kwaku, I'd like to welcome His Excellency, the German Ambassador to Ghana, and two distinguished members of Parliament in the German Parliament. A round of applause for them. Now, Your Excellency, here we don't have any elaborate protocols. Now, your visit here also gives us encouragement and also affirm us that indeed what we have established is what we want to grow and build upon. And we are so glad that indeed you have visited us once again. Now, I believe that maybe it's your first time visiting Ghana. From January to December, there's summer. So we don't have any weather like 0 degrees and negative degrees here in Ghana. So you enjoy your weather. We have good food. The hospitality is awesome. And I believe that you will enjoy your visit. Most especially here at the industrial hub of Angel. And then, Your Excellency, I like your tie anyway. I don't know whether it will give it to you by I'm also a product of the same university, not just some of us here. It's one of the most progressive universities we have in terms of provision of quality education in the world. So we are grateful that indeed you are hanging around your neck our beautiful town. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to quickly run through some of the key staff members of Angel Group. And I'll begin with our deputy managing director. He's very hardworking, very smart and intelligent. And even though anytime that our boss is not here, he distinguished himself excellently. That ever since he came here, we have seen more progress and success. His name is Mr. Kwaku. It's amazing that we have a finance minister among us, because dealing with finance is a very dangerous portfolio. Here at Angel, and of course at Dunku, we have one of our sincere, honest cash man. Anytime that you need money, we have to talk to him. And indeed, having a personal conversation with him is a bit lousy, because he always talk about figures, percentages, and all that. So sometimes you don't get time to engage with him on maybe personal issues. His name is the head of finance, the board chair of one of our banks. We have several financial institutions, and he's in charge of that. Who tries to laugh on the head now? We keep saying that. Oh, sorry. Is that Kapia? Okay. Don't reduce my salary. We call ourselves group of companies. So it means that there are several agencies and companies put together to form the Angel Group. But he has a dual responsibility of being our marketing manager and at the same time the chief executive officer of our media department, which is the ABN, which is the Angel Broadcasting Network. So he has now a dual responsibility, managing about 21 radio stations and 3 TV stations, and at the same time doubling as the marketing manager of Angel Group, Mr. Vincent. Yes, so it's not too long ago, he was installed as a sub-chief in Ashanti. And you know, because of our traditional environment, he's now being revered. We used to call him Asamoah, but today I cannot call him Asamoah. So I had to add his accolade, Nana Asamoah. He is a special assistant. In charge of our international affairs, is a semi-pastor pro. Now, after 2023, I don't know whether to place him as a bona fide pastor or man of God or just an international relations officer. But indeed, he's called Osifo. Put your hands together for our Your Excellency, we have one of the longest serving staff member of NG Group. He was here in the beginning, and I believe that he'll be here to the end. He's been working so hard. And anytime if you want to talk to the boss, and they call him, and they tell you that today the TV, the signals are no good. So it means that don't come to the office at all. Because the signals are no good. When the signals are clear, they will give you the opportunity to come. Her name is Hetty.
Wow.
We have our internal accountant. He's a secretary to our boss. Executive secretary, our boss. We have our internal accountant. If you want any salary adjustments, you have to talk to her first. If you want to quit, you have to talk to her. When she says no, it's no. And she's in charge of almost all the operations in terms of our finance. It's called Juliet. Every big boss would normally have what we call the special aid. Sometimes you don't know a clear definition of their portfolio, but they're always there. They're always there. And he's there all the time. He's there when he travels, he's there when he's at home, he's there doing almost everything. He performs more than just like a butler. At the same time, operates as an official, personnel. And his name is Mapo. You have to say. We keep saying that you save the best for the last. We are here because of a similar figure who has demonstrated creativity and innovation. He is the heart and the heartbeat of NG Group. We have about 5,000 workers, which every month he pays. He's always thinking, he's always creating, he's always exploring opportunities to benefit our economy, to grow our economy. And he's a man who's very generous and hospitable. He's a man who's genuinely intelligent and smart. And he's the reason today we have gathered here. And he's no other person than the founder and the president of NG, Dr. Kwaku Oteng. Your Excellency, as I indicated earlier on, we don't have any elaborate protocols, but I'd like to acknowledge the presence of this wonderful choir, which was put together to give you a bit of actually what it comes from, to remind you that you are proud Germans. So wonderful applause for our choir choristers who are also from our educational units. We have Angel Educational College, and we have from crèche to the senior school, senior high school. So we have been producing not just kids, we are producing human resource for the development of this country. And the head of that institution is also here called Mr. Zia. So who is the leader of the choir? So that's the German choir.
Great to be back here, ladies and gentlemen, members of the Angel Group family. I know that's how you run your Angel Group of companies. It's a very amazing approach, and it's great to be back. And I promise to be back. And this, I think, is very important, not only to come once, but to invest into a long-term relationship. Very happy to be back, not alone, but joined by eminent members of German parliaments, first of all, Volkmar Klein. He is a long-term member of the German Parliament, the German Bundestag. But apart from being a long-term member of the Parliament, he is also a very long-term friend of Ghana. He came here the first time almost 30 years ago and has ever been since a very close friend of Ghana, and was always a good advocate for promoting German-Ghanaian relations. So I'm very happy to be able to take him to Kumasi. We are coming today from Suama magazine, and now we are here at a different heartbeat, but this is the main purpose, to try to present not only one reality of a country, but the diversity of realities of Ghana. And with us also is Lutz Lienenkemper, a member of the regional parliament of the state of North Rhine-Westphalia. North Rhine-Westphalia is the most industrialized, the most populated, the largest state of the federal union in Germany, and it's also home to some of the companies who are supplying Adonco with important technology. And he also was the former finance minister of the state of North Rhine-Westphalia, and has been here maybe also 30 years ago, but left for less than 24 hours. So this time he brought a little bit more time, and so we hope that this visit will serve as a starting point for elaborating avenues for future cooperation, including with Adonco Bitter in whatever way. So thank you very much for this amazing welcoming, including the choir of the school and of the Angel Group company. Thank you very much. And I would like to book an appointment with Eric because I need some money.
Amazing. Amazing.
Maybe, Mr. Klein, would you like to add a few words?
Yes, well, our wonderful master of ceremony told us there is not an elaborate protocol. But if you are among friends, you do not need protocols. And I think that's already clear after a couple of minutes in this compound that we are among friends, which is not surprisingly, because only 2 days ago we realized incidentally that we have common friends for many decades, because we met in President John Kufuor's house, whom I have been knowing for many, many years before he had become president as well. So it was a great incident and a great, well, avenue to our meeting here. And there is a lot of very good collaboration between Germany and Ghana, and there is a special collaboration between Ghana and in the state I live too, North Rhine-Westphalia. But on top of this, there is a lot of friendship between individual people in Ghana and in Germany. And I think we should take this as the base for further development. And if you are friends anyway, you can do much more together. And you should do much more together for the well-being of both sides. So I think the ambassador that should be a starting point. That really should be a starting point. We have to stay in contact. And my last word would be a vote of thanks for our ambassador, because I think it's a great idea to come to Kumasi, and he did pick the right people to meet. So thank you very much.
That's the former finance minister talking. And it's not just a finance minister.
The other way around.
It's the other way around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
They don't talk too much.
They don't talk, yes. That's why
They only talk numbers.
you know, funny enough, when we were growing up, they would tell us that anybody can drive a car. Anybody. You can buy a car and drive in a car. But it's only Mercedes that you can sleep in. And that's the technology that German has given to the world. Mercedes, we all aspire to get Mercedes. And I will visit Your Excellency one of these days to get the latest model of Mercedes. Even though I don't have money, I'll talk to him. And then give you facilities. That really good for me. Thank you. A round of applause for you because we are agreed to do that. Okay.
But you also know the famous book for finance ministers and finance directors. This book is called 50 Charming Ways of Saying No.
Exactly so. 50 charming ways of saying no. You might have the idea, you might have the proposition, you go there and say, yeah, it's fantastic, but hold on. Your Excellency, we will leave you here for you to have a mutual meeting with the chief executive and the founder. Okay. So, okay. Your Excellency, is manifesting itself here at the industrial hub. So we have a golden opportunity. And these are all range of our products here. And this one specifically from Germany, produced in Germany.
Well, this one was there already the last time, but this time it's the first time that I will see the Angel Cola being produced in Kumasi. So I'm very excited.
Thank you. So, Your Excellency, we have a group photo with our choir. Okay. Okay. So, within the last 15 to 20 years, we have received all major awards in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of industrialization, in terms of business excellence. And if you can clear, I'm sure one can clear down here. And we have this. Look at the we have several awards, which I cannot name them one after the other. But Your Excellency, because I work with the radio, this is the one that touches my heart. And it was given to Angel Broadcasting Company Network as the best media network in Ghana, where we have 21 radio stations and 3 TV stations. So this is so dear to my heart because that's where I was. And then I take this, which is very heavy, and it's called the Guba, the Black Star Award, which was awarded to Dr. Kwaku Oteng as Outstanding Industrialist for 2017. And for a long time, we have been able to retain this title as Outstanding Industrialist year upon year. Your Excellency, one that also touches my heart, several of them here, but let me pick just one. Yes. Your Excellency, this is the Business Excellence Award. It's a national award which is given to business entities. And we have this as 2018. We have 2019, 2020, 2021. We are waiting for 2024, which I know definitely it will come. So, these are all manifestations of our hard work, our creativity, and ingenuity, and and our ethics towards business, growth, and prosperity. We have other international awards. I was a recipient on behalf of England of one award. I went to Bologna, Ohio, to philosophy. And so gradually we are becoming a global entity. And with your efforts, with your assistance, we believe that we will be the Senate of our dreams. You know, you stand toe to toe with us, and the technology.
Your Excellency, once again, you're welcome. Excellency, on behalf of the President and Founder of I would like to say a big thank you to you for the partnership that we have enjoyed with you over the years. This is the second time that you have personally come to this factory to see what we are doing with the German technology. And the President is saying that he doesn't take it for granted that the whole President of Germans in Ghana will take time to come here and see what we are doing here. So once again, I want to say thank you and are equal for what you are doing to support LGBT families. Once again, thank you so much. And just like our colleague and MC said, we'd like to take you on a tour of the factory. The last time we came, just like he said, we were installing the machines. Installation has been done, commissioning has been done, and our production is ongoing. And just like you said, we want to take you there to have a look at how the energy cola is being fed, and then how the machines are talking to each other. So without taking much time, we'd like to ask that we all move to the site and then see it for ourselves. And then there will be a small business meeting after the tour with the President to discuss.
Can I raise one request, please? We have to meet later on a very important lady, the Vice Chancellor of King's University, and she's very strict on me. When I come late, she's very, very angry at me. So it gives me a hard time. So if you could help us to avoid that and make sure that we can leave here on time as planned and still have time for the business meeting. That would be great.
Okay. Okay. So we'll be very snappy so that you don't miss your appointment.
She's really very strict on
We'll be
me.
very
So
snappy, sir. Thank you very much.
Germany is doing fine. Minus 5 degrees. Managed to be.
Hey, if you actually knew there, if you didn't hear enough, you know we are doing a show. I think it's going to say,
So where we headed? Who's taking the lead? Otherwise we are running out of time.
Relax, how about too much? Go check it.
Yes. But it looks like a very long relationship. So which district?
Hier, ich bin
Okay. Yes.
Ja,
Yes.
ja.
And it makes How are you doing now?
Water treatment was purchased from India. You know, India is Germany. Yeah. And then the filling line is also from India. We have KHS document. Head office is document. And the machine office is Makosha. 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 And Hamburg. Yes, they have the Google Glass in Hamburg. They have the head office in Rotterdam. And then the machine office near Makosha near Hamburg. Around Boss. Around Boss. Yes, Makosha. Yeah. So these are the two systems. Big time. Yeah. These are the government tools.
For say the time no yeah German about to Ghana and a group of companies. Hi, I don't cook beverages. Just sort of what you put up their back. You can swim amount for motor. Angel peach, angel mango, angel lime, and angel energy drink. The factory I will be a new one. I don't a year. Chronom I'm here. Hannah, I'm free. Ambassador to Ghana, German ambassador to Ghana, Ambassador, Omoko some small, they can say excursion for the factory and Jew beverages. Machines in Omoko free, Germany in the valley. Machines are in general, is from Germany. All these machines are from Germany. That's what the report saying. German, but another German program, executive will be at check. Or more partnership at check. Again, history, and it's a
Daniel Crew, German ambassador to Ghana. The second time, when they have a factory, and the second time, whatever factory, the second time, whatever factory, in German ambassador to Ghana. Daniel Crew. The second time, whatever factory. Oban Sonic, when you form more parliament, and so in the body, and you form more parliament, MP, and former finance minister, and so about 4 years, I'm going to Germany or Ghana. I'm going to doctor of a court a business for business wise. Now, I put ya a bama. That's what the court is there. So I thought you said, I'm never going to the room. But I want to do my son. Easy. I'm telling you, you see, at the banner when you're the blockade and my war. And as I said, no, for machines really now from Germany. All these machines are from Germany. And now I say, and I'm saying, see you. All these machines are from Germany. All these machines are German Apple and the Bayer machines in Angel beverages, we Angel Cola. Angel beverages, Doctor of Cola, tea cola, whatever. And so from and we have all chair ambassador, no German ambassador to Ghana, no the machines and how to produce all these drinks, soft drinks, or trouble the process and everything. I produce all these drinks or trouble. It's process. We are a process. The bottle are commodity drinks, and everything for more help. Bottle of liquor drinks, and yes, it's for ever my opinion on church and you know na on Chibuye and chair. Yes, I'm not viewers for you now. You are pana that's sort of quality and then the management and the team and group of companies. Hey, they have worked in my hand, German. The syrup room, you saw the product tank, and then with this you need a lot of water. So the product will come from the syrup room and meet up with water in the paramix. So you have a ratio of syrup and water, giving you the final product. And that takes place on the paramix. So I'll take you to the paramix, show you where the ratio of water and the syrup comes together before it is transferred to the filler. So for the filler, it goes to the gasler, then it moves on the conveyor belt to labeler, then to packaging. The production is done. So we'll move behind here and I'll show you the process. Great. Sir. Thank you. So this is the blow molder. These are the cavities. Cavities that has the molds. Yeah. So the molds are here. We have 12 station cavities. 12 station cavities. So every minute, every second, the blow molder blows 12 bottles. Every second. Every second. Yes. 12 bottles. 12 bottles. And this is only 7,000 bottles per hour line. Yeah. So we produce only 7,000 bottles per hour. Yes. But this cavities has 12 stations. Yeah. Blowing stations. So from here, there are transfer wheels. Please come over. So from the blow molder, these are called transfer wheels. They transfer the bottles into the filler. Yeah. Now this is 80 hertz filler. It also fills 80 bottles per minute. So from the transfer wheels, it comes into the filler here. And after filling, you have to cap it. So there's a gasiner behind the filler. And the gasiner silo station is also the other side. So let's move to the filler area and I'll show you what the gas now is. So this is a paramix. This is our paramix. This is a mixing station. This is where mixing is done electronically. Mixing of water and syrup takes place here. You have your ratio of water, ratio of your syrup, it takes place here. At this station, the lab team will take a swab and check whether all the laboratory parameters have been met before they are allowed filling in the filler. So from here, it moves into the filler. And this is very critical point of our production system. If the ratio is wrong, the lab guys will not allow the product to move into the filler. So here we'll take some labs, we'll do our labs to make sure that all the quality controls have been fulfilled before it's moved into the filler. So in the filler, after filling, please stand here. After filling here, please come over. After filling here, there is the gas now, the closure. So it fills here, it transferred into the closure here. Because you need to have your caps coming from the top before it can close. That's why I have the cap unit here. So the cap unit will move on top and then come and close up the bottle that has been filled on the filler. From the capper, after it's been capped, then it will move on the conveyor belt. Here you have various checking systems. There are sensors on the conveyor belt. Where your parameters have not been met in terms of filling, the sensors reject the bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, so from here, you see that it's moving on the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Please come over. Now you have a container here, placed here.
Yeah.
The container is supposed to receive rejected bottles.
Okay.
We do not meet our production parameters.
Yeah.
So when it's coming, the sensors will alert, these sensors will alert this, so when it gets there to move into the container here.
Okay.
Yeah, then we'll take it to the lab and check. Yeah, so there is the conveyor belt. And the conveyor belt has drives that turns on the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
So from here it moves to the, what do you call it? It moves to the labeler for labeling. Then after labeling, it goes into the packaging machine for packaging. So let's move the conveyor belt. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. So you see the conveyor belt is turning on and it's being lubricated because if it's not lubricated and fluid, it can't turn around. Yeah. So you have a lubricating system to lubricate the conveyor belt as it moves and rolls up. So from here it moves, the bottles will travel on the conveyor belt. So this is a station for lubricating the conveyor belt. Yeah. So you put lubricants in this container, and then you open up these pipes, and then it turns on the conveyor belt. Yeah. It has to be lubricated fluid so that it can turn on and work. It also washes it at the same time. Okay. It doesn't only turn it on, it washes it as well. Yeah. So let's move on the belt. So you can see drives, you can see sensors. Yeah, there are sensors, and it's turning on the bottles. All right, so here. Ah, something from Italy. Yeah, that is Europool. Yeah, from Parma. All right. So, Your Excellency, there is the Europool. You know, as it's moving on the conveyor belt, you realize that there are particles of water. There are particles of water on the bottle, and it might have taken some dirt on the conveyor belt. So when it gets to this station, it will dry up the bottle, it will clean it up, and prepare it for labeling. If it is not well dried up, if it is not well cleaned, you can't have the labeler putting a label around it. So this is another important equipment on the line. So it dries up, and from here it moves to the label.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you very much.
So we wish you a safe journey home.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Continue on this call. Thank you so much. So, okay.
In memory of that. Beautiful daughter.
Yeah.